The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing with it. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get into this thing, man. This thing is on fire today, man. It is Friday. It is the best day of the week. It is the day before the weekend starts, man. We are ready to roll. We are up. We are at it. We are doing our thing over here, man. There's a lot of stuff to get into today. There's a lot of stuff to talk about today. And hey, we are just setting up for the weekend, baby. We just setting up for the weekend, man. TGIF, everybody. Yo, you got people out here striking, going to kind of affect the airlines and airline stocks and things like that. You got a whole bunch of stuff going on, man. We got the cryptocurrency market on fire right now. Yo, we got a lot that's up, that's moving on this Friday, that's getting ready to take us into the weekend. You had CPI data come out in the United States yesterday. Kind of didn't really do anything to the market. We kind of expected everything that they put out. We kind of expected. They didn't do anything. They're manipulating the numbers anyways to get them where they want them, to get set up for this rate cut in September that's coming up. And guess what? The rate cut is probably going to make the stock market go down. But that's okay because we play it on both sides of the token here. We play the stock market and we play the crypto market. So looks like, to me, as the market will go down, Bitcoin will go up. I'm not the only one who thinks that. A whole lot of big money is thinking that as well. So, we are in some interesting times right now, some very, very interesting times. And we got to see where this market's going to go. We got to see where this market's going to take us, because I tell you, it's getting quite interesting. It's getting quite interesting around here. So let's see where we're at. What's up? Good morning, Seiko, man. We're always keeping it 120. Good morning, Elmo. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, my brother. How are you? I know you guys are up and at it and grinding this morning. You know, you guys are doing your thing. The Junior, what's good, my brother? What's good? What's good? What's good? How are you? Man, but yeah, CPI data came out yesterday. Nothing that we didn't expect, guys. We are going to play this data out exactly like the government wants it to be played out. They are going to manipulate the numbers to get to where they want to go, and that's okay because we're getting to the rate cuts, right? We're getting to the rate cuts, and that's what's important. So we gotta, sit back, wait, and get on to that. Move on from where we are to where we're going. A lot of stuff to look at today, though. A lot of stuff going on, man. So let's go ahead. Let's get right in and get right after. Asian markets, they didn't close that great. They didn't really do that well. But when you come over here to the European markets, they're actually trading pretty damn good this morning. They are trading good. They're buying shit over here, guys. So hey, we love that. We love that. So the European markets woke up this morning. They're buying stuff, man. And they're buying some crypto too, guys. They're buying some crypto too, but definitely buying. Europeans woke up this morning. They said, man, let's get the wallets out. Let's start buying. And that's what happened, baby. That's what happened. And then we got the pre-markets over here in the United States. They're looking green. They're looking good. They're looking like they want to start buying today too. They want to start getting them wallets out and spending that money in that stock market. That's what these big boys look like they want to do this morning in the pre-markets. Here's one of the problems here for the airline stock. You have Boeing that's went on strike late last night, early this morning. This is going to go ahead and this is going to send the airline stocks down a little bit today in the market. So if you're holding on to any type of airline stock, you may want to look at it today, and you may want to start to try to exit that position at some point. Not financial advice, just common sense. Boeing goes on strike. You can't get any planes out. Guess what? That's not going to look good for the airlines, right? Not going to look good for the airlines that they can't get their planes out. So we'll see how long this strike lasts. But, you know, these guys that work at Boeing, they're probably ready to hang on a little bit. They're probably ready to hang on in there a little bit. But you got NVIDIA. NVIDIA is actually booming right now, starting to make a comeback. Had a down week last week. Definitely looks like it's starting to come back this week. You got Amazon, you got Apple, you got all these guys that look like they are making a move this week. Yeah, Junior, I always forget. Hit that like button, smash that like button. We got 25 people in here between YouTube and between X. Go ahead and smash that like button or smash that heart button over there on X. Appreciate all you guys. Appreciate every single one of you guys. But it is Friday, baby, and we are up and we are at it. And we are ready to make some damn money today. So, but yeah, we've got NVIDIA coming back. You got Apple coming back and having a great week this week. You look at you also have Amazon coming back, looking like it's going to have a good week this week. You got Riot stock getting ready to take off with the Bitcoin mining stock going on over there. Love that stock. As Bitcoin runs, Riot will run. You got Coinbase stock looks like it wants to run this week as well with the crypto market trading at a little bit of a higher level. So all of these things are all starting to come together to say, you know what? We may end September decent, right? Barring any disasters, we may end September decent. Let's look and see what October brings us as well. So I think we may, if things play themselves out the way that they're supposed to play themselves out, we may be looking at a good September, October as far as money making goes, baby. And that's what we do around here. We make some money, baby. That's what we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying, Al? You know what I'm saying, Al? We make some money around here, baby. Let's make some damn money around here, Elmo. Come on, man. Let's go. But yeah, we got, then when you look at IBIT, we're sitting here at 33.25. See where the inflows, outflows go this throughout the morning. For Bitcoin over here, it looked like it closed at 33.25 yesterday. Looks like it's down a little bit. Wants to open down a little bit at 33.19. Come on, man. We're splitting hairs there. That's nothing. That's nothing, guys. That's nothing. That ain't nothing. Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's make this money, man. Let's get this market moving, baby. Let's get this market moving. But 33.19 from 33.19 to 33.25, that's really nothing, man. That's minuscule amount. So we'll see what happens as this morning starts to flow on. But one of the things that we do need to look at, one of the reasons why Bitcoin might be moving so hard right now is right here, guys. Look at this bond market. Look at this bond market in debt. All this is debt. All of it is debt. And it is bleeding red. It is absolutely bleeding. What's up, Heat? What's going on, baby? What's going on? But this whole bond market is absolutely bleeding, man. And this is all United States debt right here. This is not only United States debt, but this is world debt. The whole world is ran off of bonds. They print these bonds to cover the debt that they create. And these things are absolutely bleeding, which means what? They have to turn these damn money printers back on to cover this debt, right? They got to cover this debt, man. They got to cover this debt. So they're going to start printing money. So they're going to start, all of these countries are going to start manipulating these numbers so that they can turn these money printers back on, man. Crow with Knife pumping. Good. I'm glad Crow with Knife is pumping. And I'll tell you, I'm glad why Crow with Knife is pumping is because Kronos needs that volume. Kronos needs that volume. You know what I'm saying? So they need that volume. So I'm glad that that token's pumping. I hope it pumps like crazy, man, because crypto.com needs that volume. But this is all debt, guys. And what is Bitcoin built for? It's built to hedge against this debt, right? It's built to hedge against this debt right here. So the further that this thing bleeds out, And the more money that these guys are wasting out here paying on this interest, I think the harder and harder Bitcoin's going to run, right? And when we kind of come over here and we look at some of this news that's going on right now. You say it says BlackRock, Bitcoin is a hedge against global disorder, right? So you got Bitcoin over here not only hedging against Big Watch, dude. What's up, my man? What's up? What's up? What's up, dog? So we got you got you got Bitcoin over here not only hedging against um the debt, but it's also hedging against this global disorder, right? What do we mean by global disorder? What's the whole all these sanctions, all these wars, all this stuff that's going on? Bitcoin is hedging against that. It's a way to work around all that craziness, all that craziness. So, you know, BlackRock is saying this, and we were on here Wednesday, and I told you guys, I said BlackRock's selling off of everything, everything. They're selling. They sold out on the Japanese stock market and the China stock market. Like they sold off on them. They sold off on the European stock market. They sold off on the United States stock market. These guys were dumping stock. They were dumping it. And why were they dumping it? Well, these articles will tell you why they're dumping it. They think that the world is in a global disorder. They're hedging their bets with Bitcoin. BlackRock is hedging its bets right here because they know what's going to happen. They know that this debt ultimately is going to have to come due. And that's going to tank the market. That's going to tank the market. So that's why we're talking about a recession, right? That's why we're talking about recession. That's why we're talking about all of this stuff that we're talking about because of what the hell is going out here in the world and this shithole that these guys have built for us around the world. So, BlackRock is smart. Follow the money. Follow the money. And BlackRock's GDP is higher than every other country except for the United States and China. So when these guys start moving money and these guys start selling off on people, you better follow them. You better follow them. So they're looking at Bitcoin as a hedge against disorder. So big deal there. But look at that. This has been bleeding. These bond markets have been bleeding for a long time, and nobody talks about it, right? I watch a lot of YouTube channels. I watch a lot of people. Nobody's talking about these bonds that are sitting here around the world and how they're going to affect this market and all of this debt. So looking further into this, hold on one second. Looking even further into this, look at this. The U.S. government spent $1 trillion in 2024 on national debt interest alone, just interest payments alone. These guys spent $1 trillion, and we're not even done with 2024 yet, and they're already up to $1 trillion in payments. And the further this thing bleeds, the more money they're gonna owe. So, anybody that thinks that we're in a better spot today than we were yesterday is absolutely an idiot. They're dumb. And if you think that the world is going to get out of this debt without some pain, they're an idiot. This is going to bring pain to the stock markets around the world, which is why you see BlackRock doing this. Which is why you see BlackRock investing in Bitcoin and hedging their bets over here because of this nonsense that's going on over here with all of this national debt. You can't have your money sitting in dollar bills or whatever currency you choose and watch this debt go up and watch inflation go up and watch your money just lose value every single day. You can't do that. You can't do that. Like that's bad business, right? That's bad for business, baby. So, but the stock market is booming a little bit. Like I said, you got the big tech stocks. They are absolutely moving this week. They are absolutely moving. So but you notice what's moving. You notice what's moving. What's moving is people that are looking at AI, people that are looking at people like Nvidia that are on AI, people that like Apple that are inserting AI into their platforms, people like Microsoft that are in putting like open AI and stuff like that into their platforms. Amazon, huge AI platform. That's what's moving. That's what's moving, baby. That's what's moving. Um, anyway, couple. Waiting to bring them up though. Elmo, waiting to bring them up because gotta make sure that they gonna stick around for a minute. It's nearly time. Yeah, I think so. I think it's getting to be time, man. I think it's getting to be time, man. I think we're there. I think you're gonna start to see more and more money flow into crypto because of the state of these economies out here and how people are running them, and people are going to hedge their bets, man. Uh, yeah, oil refineries are closing. Everything's closing. People are closing down. Like this world is in a mess, Scottish. It's a mess. And then you have governments throwing sanctions on people and everything else, and they're working their way around these sanctions, right? They're working their way around these sanctions, and this is where crypto is going to come into play, man. um, because at the end of the day, these guys got to move money. They got to do what they got to do. They got to move their money, and they're not going to allow another country or another set of countries stop them from moving their money anymore. And this is why you see the BRICS starting to be successful right now, because all of these other countries are coming in here and saying, you know what, we're not trading against the United States dollar anymore for oil. We're going to do our own thing. And this is why you see the blockchain starting to really creep into the bricks, and them guys really starting to do things differently over there, because you know they know they're screwed. They know if they trade against the United States dollar for oil, because that's how all oil is traded, is based on the United States dollar, then they know they're screwed, because then they have to rely on the United States dollar for all their trading, and they're not trying to do that. Crypto and AI is the future, Scottish. It is. It is. You can see it in the market now. You can see it. You can see crypto and AI start to influx themselves into the market right now. It's everybody's talking about it. Everybody's moving to it. Everybody's looking at it. Everybody's trying to figure out how they put it into their companies to better serve their companies. And you can't run from it. You can't run from it. It's here. It's here. You can't run from it. So you might as well embrace it, right? You might as well embrace it. I'm trying to cut back. Yo, it's the thing, man. AI is really the thing right now. Now, here's the thing: not all of these AI companies and not all of these AI projects are going to make it, right? You're going to have a select few that are going to make it. You're going to have a select few that are really going to shine, right? And also, younger people are getting smarter, and so isn't some older people getting very smarter. And what they're doing too is, this is where I think Jasmine holds a huge advantage over a lot of people, is people know that these companies are benefiting and making a crap ton of money off of selling their search data, off of selling their data, off of selling all of that. And these younger people, and even some of the older people who are technology savvy, are like, wait, hold on, how are you making money off of me, right? And they're like, hold on, we don't like this. Like, this is my data. This is my search criteria. This is my stuff. Like, if anybody should be making money off of off of it, it should be me. And this is where Jasmine comes into play and says, well, hold on, you can lock your data down and you can decide what you sell and what you don't sell as far as your data. And it's all based on the blockchain. So this is where Jasmine holds a lot of power here. And this is why Jasmine, made the partnership over there in Japan. They're over there in Japan. And this is why they make that partnership with Apple as well, because people are wising up to this stuff. People are getting smarter. And a blockchain is what's going to change all of that, because now you have control. The name change is coming. All right. Opera is joining me. Oprah. Oh yeah, I can't wait to hear what she's got to say. You know what I mean? Because Big Watch, because she's smart woman, man. She's smart woman. I'm holding TAO toe. Render. I think render is going to play a key role in what's going on. I do. I think render is going to be a big one. I think the graph is going to be a big one for AI as well. I think don't sleep on the graph. They've been building for a while. I think that they're going to play a role. What's up, Cheese? Good morning, brother. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Brian? That's Brian. What's up, Brian? How are you, brother? But I think the graph is going to play a big role. I think fetch is going to play a big role. I think a lot of these guys are going to play a big role, but only one or two of them are really going to bust out and really make it and really truly make it. But I'm telling you, anybody that's tied to NVIDIA right now is going to absolutely kill it. And that's what I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that first crypto project to tie themselves up with NVIDIA. And there is one that's working with NVIDIA. I'm doing some research on it now. And so I can't wait to bring it to you. They're doing they're actually working with NVIDIA. It's a DAO. I believe it's a DAO. But they actually are like in NVIDIA's like incubator program, and they're trying to move up to that next level. And if they can tie themselves in with NVIDIA somehow, oh boy, that one might do a little bit of moving, baby, because NVIDIA is leading the way. They are leading the way. NVIDIA basically said, yo, hold on, everybody, hold my beer, hold my cigarette. We're going to press the gas on this thing, and everybody else going to get the hell out the way, because we're driving straight up the sidewalk. And when it comes to AI, and any crypto project that can tie themselves to that, that's going to be the winners. Them are going to be the winners. So when you look at this crypto market, we're sitting at $2.04 trillion right now. Right. So going back to this, I was looking at this morning and I was literally laughing about this. So the crypto market's sitting at 2.04 trillion, right? And how much money did we just say that the United States paid in interest? Over $1 trillion. So half of what the crypto market's total value is, the United States paid in just interest alone. In just straight up interest on their debt. I mean, you tell me how out of balance that shit is. You tell me how out of balance that is. That is crazy. Yo, we got 50 people in here between X and YouTube right now. Looks like 51 right now. Go ahead, smash that like button. Go ahead and smash that heart button if you're over there on X, man. We appreciate you. You ain't got to be in the chat, but at least show the love and hit that like button. Hit that like button. Look at Bitcoin. 58.2 right now. 58.2. When were we talking about this last week? 55,000. So you're up $3,000 in less than a week, right? In less than a week, you're up 3K, right? Now, that doesn't sound like a lot, right? But do you know how much money has to come into the market in order for Bitcoin to move 3K? You know what I mean? Like, this is a huge market cap. So in order to move that $3,000, you're looking at billions of dollars flowing into Bitcoin to move that just $3,000. Billions of dollars. Because, we're not talking about your average meme coin here where you can throw a couple thousand in there and move the chart. You're talking billions and billions of dollars that have to move that. So this is telling you something, man. This right here, that right there should be telling you something. We're on our way to 60K. Bitcoin's on its way to 60K. Yeah, yo, Scottish, you ain't lying. If they bought 1 trillion worth of Bitcoin right now and they held it, they could pay off the national debt. They could pay off the national debt. These guys, they don't get it, baby. They don't get it, Scottish. They don't get it, Scottish. They don't get it. You got a bunch of old wrinkled people sitting up in there. They don't get it. They don't know. They don't know, baby. But yo, you got Bitcoin. Like, you look at this, man, and people will, it's only up 3K, right? You know how many billions of dollars it takes to move that up 3K? You know how many billions have to come into the market? I mean, you're not talking about a meme coin here, like I said, where you could put a couple K in there and move the chart. Money is flowing into Bitcoin. Flowing into Bitcoin. Ethereum sitting at 2,300, right? Another one. It's going to take a ton of money to move Ethereum, and Ethereum is on its way up. It's on its way up. There was just a couple days ago we were sitting here and we are talking about Ethereum maybe at 2,100, right? It definitely is on its way up, sitting at 23 right now, looking like it wants to go to 24, right? Looking like it wants to make that move. Again, billions of dollars it takes to move that Ethereum chart. And I always say this to you guys. If you put $1,000 buy into Ethereum right now and the chart goes up and you thought that was your buy, you're a damn fool. You will not move that chart. It takes a ton of money to move that chart. BNB, and you start to see some of these altcoins start to get some traction based off of the top 2, Bitcoin and Ethereum, and that's where we're at, right? Solana has overperformed this market, this whole bear market, overperformed this whole market, right? So Solana is primed to run. Now, will you get a 10x off of Solana? Probably not, right? You're not going to see Solana probably at 1,300. But is there a 5x there? Strong possibility, right? You're not going to take that. You're not going to take that. Got XRP right here, sitting at 56K. 56 cents. Wish it was at 56K. 56 cents. Solana, look at this. Grayscale launches first U.S. XRP trust fund. Why is this important to the XRP holders? Why is this important? It's simple. They launched the first fund. This shows trading on the open market. And guess what? This is setting up for the ETF, right? We know that Solana, VanEck put an ETF out for Solana, right? And we basically know that they were told, yeah, thanks, but no thanks, not right now, right? XRP is the most logical next ETF to come out. Whether you love XRP or hate XRP is irrelevant. It is literally logically the next ETF to come out because it's deemed a non-security, right? It's safe, right? According to the government, it's safe. So logically speaking, you would say that this one would be next, right? So I think that that's the setup. I think that that's the move here. I think that that's what's going on here. Um, I think that the big players behind the scenes said, you know what, XRP, you're next. We're going to go ahead. We're going to give you your ETF. Let's get some trading moving on the on in these trust funds on the market with these accredited investors. Show the movement in there, and then we'll go ahead and launch your ETF. I think that that's the move. I think that that's what's going on, right? And it makes sense. It just makes sense, right? So here we are, right? You see it starting to set up. Now, will the ETF be successful or not successful? I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. What's up, Selmo? What's up, brother? We're gonna see. Because it will come. XRP will be the next ETF to launch. I'll almost put money on it. I almost guarantee it. But will it be? I don't know if it'll be successful or not. You look at the Ethereum ETFs; they have almost been a flop, right? They've almost been a flop, right? But I mean, let's just keep it 100. Let's be honest about it. They're not as big as the Bitcoin ETFs. They don't have as much inflow and outflow as the Ethereum ETFs. So will XRPs have more inflows and outflows than Ethereum? I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to find out. We're definitely going to find out. Probably early 2025. It's going to be there. So I mean, we're going to see. We're going to see. But yeah, I mean, Grayscale, that's huge. That's huge, right? That's huge for XRP. With Grayscale doing this is huge. And the other thing that's kind of underreported right now is Grayscale also rebalances their large crypto portfolios. Guess what's in there? Guess what they put in there? AVAX. AVAX is now in Grayscale's large crypto portfolio. They put XRP in there and they put AVAX in there. I've been telling you guys for a while, don't sleep on AVAX. Don't sleep on AVAX, baby. Don't do it. Somebody asked me where I bought my Tron tokens, my TRX. Ape.store has a bridge, right? You can bridge almost any tokens over to different tokens, right? Like you can bridge BNB to regular XRP. You can bridge almost anything over there at Ape.store on this bridge that they have. And the TRX token, that's kind of where I've been buying my TRX. I've been bridging it like whatever I have in my wallet. I've been kind of bridging it over there on that bridge. So you get the actual TRX token. So somebody asked me. That's kind of how the easiest way to play it, right? About to leave out. Okay. You out again, Selmo? You gonna get missing in action on us again, brother? All right, man. Be safe, brother. Be safe, man. Be safe. Because if you ain't around for a little while, we get to wondering about you, brother. We get to wondering where the hell you at, man. So be safe, brother. Be safe. But so that's kind of where I've been buying a TRX token, because TRX, it's not listed on Coinbase or a lot of these bigger exchanges, but I've been bridging it over on Ape.store. I've been using their bridge and getting some TRX tokens. So people have asked, and that's kind of where I'm at with it. But Grayscale, guys, Grayscale, I mean, they put AVAX in their large scale trust, man, and that's huge for AVAX. Huge, guys. Selmo, man, like I said, travel safe, brother. I'm glad you came on here and said something, because we definitely would have been looking for you, brother. Like, where you at, man? Where you at? We got to make sure you still 10 toes down, baby. But yeah, when you look at AVAX, I mean, real world assets, real world utility going on that blockchain over there, California DMV, just straight up real world assets, man. So definitely a good ad for AVAX and a good ad for Grayscale. Love that. Love what they're doing over there. Chainlink doing this thing, $10.98. Looks like we want to try to bust into this $11 range today. Looks like we're trying to get back. We're trying to get back, baby. We're trying to get. You guys know I love my Chainlink. What Chainlink needs to do, they need to come out with that single use gas token they've been talking about, and really setting this thing, because until they do that, we're just gonna kind of hover where we hover, right? But once they come out with that single use gas token, it's game on, baby. It is definitely game on. Polkadot sitting at $4.32. I expected more out of Polkadot, but we're gonna see where this thing goes as this market starts to turn around. We'll see where this thing rocks and rolls at. But I definitely expected more out of Polkadot than what we're getting now. But we'll see. There's always room for a comeback, baby. There's always room for a comeback. Can't say bring back some lemon pepper wings, man. For Magic. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Big wise dude. Oh man. Casper sitting at 16 cents, but guys. Casper's about to blow the doors off of this joint, baby. Casper's about to blow the doors off of this thing next Friday, 9/20. Is my 60th. Okay, baby. 60th. 60th next Friday. I won't be streaming next Friday though. I won't be streaming next Friday. I gotta travel too, man. I gotta travel. So that kind of pisses me off that we won't be on here to like celebrate you, Selmo. Man, that's crazy. But Casper's about to blow the doors off. I'm telling you guys right now, man. You guys think we're playing. You guys think Casper's playing over here, man. Casper ain't playing. That Casper chain, I know they don't like to call it that, but it is what it is. I mean, we will call it whatever the hell we want. This is my stream. They're about to kill it. They're about to kill it. So Pepe, we'll get into Pepe. It pumped up yesterday. It started to retrace a little bit at the end of the day yesterday. Looks like it's on its way back up, but Pepe got to get that zero back. Pepe got to get that zero back, baby. I think it will. I think we're ready. You got Polygon here with the Matic. This changeover, the switch over is happening on exchanges. Going a little bit slower than what I thought it was going to go, but it's definitely happening, right? Definitely happening. So let's see here. And we got Stellar making a move back up to 9 cents, 9.4 here. Want to see Stellar at that 10-cent level. It sits comfortable there. That's where it sits comfortable. Man, my mouse just quit working. I think my battery just died. But so we come over here on the day chart. You see the day chart, guys. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty decent. Sitting over here. Look, CKB. The fuck is CKB? Sitting up here at 62.9% up. What the hell is this thing, man? I don't know what this is, but this damn thing's moving. CKB, we might have missed this one. I don't know what the hell that is, but that thing is pumping. Whoever got into that is making some dough. They're making some money. 62.9% on the day. Come on, man. Sorry I missed that one, but shit, man, that damn thing pumping. I don't know what the hell that is, but go get it, fellas. If you was in it, go get it. Don't leave them profits sitting on the table. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Look at Quant up 5.2%, doing its thing over here. It is definitely moving. XRP up 5% on the day two, based off of that grayscale news. That's big news, man. People underestimate that news. That's big news. Link up 3.5%. Is well right now, so doing this thing. Kronos up 2.7%. Junior was on here saying saying that they had their meme coin pumping over there, which is good because the Kronos chain definitely needs their meme coins to start pumping to bring that meme coin volume through that chain, y'all. Because if they don't, man, we all gonna be in trouble, man. We all gonna be in a little bit of trouble. So I'm glad to see that. And crypto.com needs to push them, right? Whether it's in front of the scenes or behind the scenes doesn't matter. They need to be putting some money into them projects over there on their own blockchain, and they need to be pumping the hell out of them because they need the value. They need the damn value. You look at what Tron's doing sitting here at 15 cents, right? This TRX token. Now, this TRX token has outperformed the market even in a downturn. You know why they outperformed the market even in a downturn? Because they launched Sun Pump, and Sun Pump was pumping a crap ton of volume through their blockchain. And this blockchain token, well, you need it in order to trade over there. And this thing was pumping, it was pumping, it was pumping. The whole market was taking a crap, and TRX token was hanging on to its value because it was pumping their meme coins through it was pumping volume through their blockchain based on the meme tokens. Kronos got to do the same thing. Like, right, I don't care behind the scenes. Do whatever you got to do. Doesn't matter. Just put money into your own ecosystem. Put money into your own ecosystem. Pump the hell out of it. You see Matic up 5.3%. You're going to see this big run on between Polygon and Matic. There are two separate tokens on here. One's Polygon, one's Matic. You're going to see this big pump between the two until they level themselves out and these guys make all of the swaps on the exchange. Right there's Poly. You see it up 1.9%. You see Matic up 5.3%. Don't get fooled by this. This is just a transition. This is just tokens moving in between each other on the exchanges as they make the transition. Don't get fooled by these big pumps because they're not really pumps. They're just like moving from savings to checking. That's all they're doing. So let that thing play itself out. Let that thing work itself out before you go and invest in. Because let's say you invested in Polygon right now because you thought that it was going to pump up like Matic, and then the next thing you know, a big exchange decides to make the transition. You're going to get freaking wrecked. You're going to get wrecked. Don't play that game. Don't get wrecked. Don't play that game. Some people will trade in between these two right now, and they will make some money, but they will get wrecked. If you don't know what you're doing, you will get wrecked. But yo, what the hell is this CKB token, man? Because it's up another 4.8% on the hour. This damn thing pumping. Did I miss something? Did I miss the damn thing? Yo, Selma, what the hell is this thing, man? What is this CKB token, man? Somebody tell me something. Somebody tell me something. I missed something somewhere. I done jacked up, missed it somewhere. Yo, I don't know what the hell's going on over there, but that thing's pumping. I missed some money there. It was up 60-something% on the hour and another 5.7% right now. Just moved. Yo, I need to know. But damn. Watch. Next week these guys will probably rug like MMAI. They'll probably rug just like your boy Augie and them guys over there at MMAI. Yo, man, I swear, now we know. Like, I don't know. I gotta say it. Now we know we all got $750 JPEGs in our wallet. Now we know. Like, yo, there was a little sliver of hope. There was some hope. We had hope. And they dimmed that hope, man. They pulled that LP, man. They said, screw y'all. They said, screw y'all. Now I know my stuff ain't worth nothing. Anything I had over there ain't worth nothing. I had hope. There was hope. But they killed my hope. But yeah, yo, the market actually looks decent, man. I like where we're going, man. We got to get BTC 60K, man. I think we're headed there. I really do. I think we're headed there. Everything points to heading to 60K. And if we can get to 60K, I think we'll have breakout. I think we'll have a breakout at 60K. I mean, a real breakout at 60K. You remember 72 is the all-time high, right? 72 is that all-time high. So, you know, how fast can we push that 72, right? I think if we get to 60, we're gonna move. I think if we get to 60, we'll move. Did they pull LP? Oh yeah, they pulled more LP. Big watch. They pulled more LP. I mean, there's probably only like $2,000-3,000 over there in LP right now. Oh yeah, they pulled it. They pulled more. That joint is it's over. It's over. OVER. That joint is over. 2.4 trillion right now sitting in the crypto market. Not too bad, but I think we got to push to 60K, right? We got to push 60. I think if we get, I don't know. Something tells me that if we get to 60, baby, we're gonna move. We're gonna move, and the more and more this debt market keeps moving around the world, the more and more likely it is that we're gonna get to 60. Um, I, I, everybody's hedging their bets, baby. Everybody's hedging their bets. Come over here. What do we got going on the DeFi side? What we got going on the DeFi side, baby? What we got over here? Sundog over there on the Tron chain. Doing well. Doing well. Doing well. Uh, he had to buy Xmas gifts. He had to buy Christmas gifts. Big watch. Yo, man. Yo. I'll respect the Seiko, man. Seiko called that, man. He said Augie was a scammer. He said it. He said it from the jump. And we all thought he was crazy. My man said it from the jump, from day one. And we all bit that Kool-Aid. I was one of them. I bit that Kool-Aid too, man. Um, and it is what it is. You live and learn, right? You live and learn. You can't win them all. That's the key. You can't win them all, right? You got to be willing to take some losses in this game. Sundog doing his thing, though, man. It definitely moving. Crash. We love Crash, guys. Love Crash. Over here on the base chain. Love what Crash has going on. Love how it's holding the floor, right? And in a market that we're just coming out of, you look at 3.6. As long as you can just hang on, baby. As long as you can just hang on until this market starts to turn around, baby. If you can just hang, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good, man. And that's what Crash is doing. It's just hanging, man, and hanging. And pretty soon it's gonna get that big push. It's gonna get that big push. And when it gets that big push, man, everybody that was buying during that consolidation phase, just like Pepe, you're gonna look at it and be like, all right, this is what we were talking about. This is what we were talking about when we said that it just needed to hang around. It just needed to build more community. It just needed to get more holders as this market was trading sideways. The projects that can do that, I don't care what project it is, will make an absolute monster run. They'll make a monster run when the market turns. Pepe sitting at 507414. Look, pushing. Pepe's making a push, man. We're over here. We're on an hourly chart. It's definitely making a nice move here. You're starting to see the volume start to tick up here. 396K right now, 396K. You're starting to see this 24-hour volume start to move to that positive side. And we all know what's going on with Pepe. When that thing starts to move, there is a lot of holders sitting here at 282K holders. There is a lot of holders that can move this chart. And we've seen it happen before. We were where 4017, somewhere up in there, at its all-time high. This thing can absolutely moon, and it can happen in a split second. It literally can happen in a split second, and it will. I think it will. I think Pepe, Bonk, and Brett will all move on you. And when they move, I think they are going to move fast. And I think you're either in or you're out. I think you're either in or you're out. 2-Bit, what's up, brother? What's up, man? How are you? How are you, brother? Yo, my man 2-Bit, man. My man 2-Bit right there. Good morning, brother. Good morning, baby. But yo, I think Pepe, Brett, and Bonk are gonna move, and they're gonna move fast. And you have to make a decision on these three memes, on them three memes right there. Either you're in or you're out. You can't play with them. You because they all have huge holder counts. They all have great volume, and as this market turns, they're going to take off. They're going to take off, and when they do take off, is not the time that you want to be FOMOing into them, because you're going to miss it. You're going to miss that pump. You're going to miss that pump up. You're going to miss that run. Brett sitting at 8 cents right now. Was at 7 last time we talked about it on Wednesday. Hit me with some feedback. Feedback on what, 2-Bit? But I think Brett was sitting at 7 cents when we talked about it on Wednesday. It's definitely sitting at 7 cents. But look at the holder count continues to grow. The volume continues to move. The volume continues to move to the upside, and you see Brett, it's starting to move. Bonk, when we get down there, I'm telling you, Bonk is going to. You guys know how I feel about these meme coins. You know where I think they're gonna go. You know where I think that that they're gonna shake out, and we'll go over that in a minute. Where I think they're gonna shake out again. Where I think at this bull run where they're gonna shake out. So we got Jasmine sitting here at 2 cents. Jasmine making that push up. Jasmine starting to make that push. That slight push up, get out of that 2-3 range, got 2 cents 3 range. If it can bust out of that range, I think 3 cents is definitely incoming. Right, it's definitely incoming. And with the market turn, it's not that difficult to move this thing up to 3 cents. It's just not. The people that are holding Jasmine are holding Jasmine, and the people they're holding. You don't see a lot of big wallets moving out. You don't see a lot of big wallets moving out, man. And that's what's been able to hold this floor through this whole downturn of this market. What's been able to hold that floor is them big wallets. I mean, they are just absolutely staying in there, and they're not selling. They're not selling. So, I mean, call it what you want. We said it at the beginning. The protection of your data, the protection of what people are now selling, your data that these big companies are selling. And now for you to be able to monetize your own data or not even have it out there at all is invaluable. And these younger generations and the smarter older generations, they see this and they don't like it. And Jasmine brings that control. It brings the control back to the people. And the governments are going to hate it, except for Japan, who loves it. Big businesses are going to absolutely hate it. But people are getting smart. People are getting smart. They're like, you're not going to make money off of my name. You know what I mean? You're not going to make money off of my name. You're not going to make money off of my data. If anybody's going to make any money off of me, it's going to be me. It's going to be me. And Jasmine brings that to people. You got Bonk sitting here in the 16 level right here. Again, much like Pepe, and you can see in Brett, you can see the volume start to tick up. You can see the bigger buys start to come in. You can see the bigger wallets start to add a little bit to what's going on in their portfolio. And I'm telling you, just like we talked about Sundog, right, on the Tron chain, we talk about Bonk and we talk about Brett in the same light. First runners usually always win. And Bonk is the first runner on the Solana chain. Brett is the first runner on the base chain, right? Pepe, call it on the Ethereum chain, call it what you want. People can say, oh, it's this token or that. Pepe is the king of the meme on ETH. It's the king of the meme on ETH. It is what it is. Pepe has taken that crown as being the king of the meme tokens on ETH, and it will hold that crown all through this bull run. It'll hold that crown, and but first runners usually do the best, and Bonk is definitely the first runner on Solana. Everybody else is second after that. Brett, first runner on base. Everybody else is second. Sundog, first runner on the Tron chain. It's going to do well because of that. It's just going to do well because of that. There's no other explanation. You don't need to pull out the TA on that. You don't need to do any more than just know that it's the first runner, and they always do well. And anything that you pull out besides that, you're just justifying your argument. But common sense, right? It's right there. It's right there. It is where it is, man. And happy Friday, everybody. Yes, it is a happy Friday, brother. Yeah, Pepe's gonna be bigger than Polygon. I'm telling you guys, I'm not a believer in Polygon Matic at this point. I'm just not. I'm just not a believer in where they're headed. I'm not a believer in where they're going. I'm not a believer in what they have going on over there. I just do not believe. They have not shown the ability to move this token. They have not shown the ability to move this market. It was a great push up for Polygon to get to where they are. They did a great job. The dev team did a phenomenal job to get to where they are. But eventually everybody else catches you. And you guys know I sold out of my Matic. Eventually everybody catches you. And you either have to innovate and you have to be able to change with the times, or you're going to get left behind. A week in crypto is like a year in business. So you have to be able to market. You have to be able to really push new innovation. And Matic just has not been able to do that. They just have not been able to do that. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of tokens that are bigger than Matic this bull run. I believe that. And I don't say that to be disrespectful to the team. Like I said, they're layer 2. They did it. They pushed it out. They did what they needed to do. But then they fell off the face of the earth. And when you fall off the face of the earth in crypto, you lose people. You lose a lot of people. So we talk a lot about this. Where do I see these meme coins actually ending the bull run? Where do I see them? I see Dogecoin at 1. I always see Dogecoin at 1. This market cap is going to be hard for anybody to catch that. It's going to be hard. Shiba Inu, I see dropping down to 3. I see Pepe coming up to 2. I do see Pepe dethroning Shiba Inu over here. SHIB sitting at $7.8 billion market cap right now. Pepe sitting at a $3.1 billion market cap right now. I definitely see this swap happening. I see it happening sooner rather than later, actually. Shiba Inu continues to fall down the chart. It continues to lose steam. It continues to lose momentum. Pepe continues to gain momentum. It continues to move its way up the charts. I see this flip-flop happening probably before the bull is actually even really kicked into high gear. I see this happening. I do see Bonk coming up and taking the number 4 spot right underneath SHIB. I see Bonk sitting there. I see Bonk taking over Dog with Hat spot right up in here. I do love Dog with Hat. I think it has a tremendous upside. I think it's going to do very well in this market. But like I said, Bonk is that first runner. I do believe that Bonk will come over there and take that because of that. And I think that Bonk is available in more of the tier 1 centralized exchanges, which will push that even up further. We see Brett. I do not see Brett dethroning Floki. I think Floki and their community has a great community and a great project. And I think that they'll hold here, but I do see Brett making a push. What may happen is you may see Floki push dog with hat. You may see Floki push that right there, and you may see Brett follow. Brett, remember, is a first mover. It's a first mover on the base chain. So, but the top tier here, I definitely see Dogecoin hanging in there at 1, Pepe being 2, Shib being 3, Bonk being 4, Dog with hat. I'm gonna put him in there right now as holding on at number 5. I think that's going to be your top 5 meme coin lineup as the bull market actually comes to a close at some point. But I do see this flip between Pepe and Shib happening long before the bull market is actually in full force. So that's kind of where we are. So it is what it is. Sorry, Shib holders and people that are diehard Shib holders. Your project hasn't done anything, brother, and you actually tried to do too much and jacked your project up, and that is why you continually fall down the board. You should have used. Sometimes you just have to let a meme token be a meme token. You know, sometimes you just got to let a meme do a meme, baby, and that's it. Everything, Shibarium's a disaster. It's an absolute disaster. And anybody that tells you different, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That thing is a freaking disaster. It killed the project. Killed the momentum. All right, guys. So it is 8:00 and I got to get up out of here. There's 50 people in here, either on X or on YouTube. Go ahead and smash that like button on the way out of here, guys. Really appreciate every single one of you guys. Really appreciate what you guys got going on and everything else. So with that, guys, we are up out of here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.